No boy, it's Joyden, and welcome back to Animated Story. It has been a little while, but we are here for one video, and that is my sister's soul lives in my body. It's only a day old, so let's see what this is all about. Let's see what this very, very true story is about. Actually, I'm interested. Does this channel specifically say that the stories are true? Welcome to our channel. We make animated stories. For commercial offers, you can contact us. Okay. I guess they do not claim it to be a true story.
Tell me, have you ever noticed something strange in your body? I'm talking about the feelings that sometimes arise. The feeling that there is another person in you. I understand. Now it may sound like nonsense, but it's the real truth. And we are not talking about a split personality. Everything is much more sincere. In general, listen, watch, and you will understand everything. More
sincere. We're not talking about any of that split personality stuff. No, this is much more sincere than that. We're talking real life being.
Just do not forget to like the video, write comments, and subscribe to our channel.
To join the Joinin Again channel. And also to the Joinin channel that you can find in the description below. I don't know if you've caught up to date yet, but what you're watching now is my second channel.
My name is Shia. I grew up in a house full of love.
LaBeouf? We're talking about LaBeouf?
Tenderness and care. My parents always carried me in their arms, and I could feel it.
What? The wording of this video is already strange enough. We didn't need that. We didn't need the animation to be just as weird.
I was safe, warm, and comfortable. But sometimes I wondered why my mom and dad were so protective of me. Well, when I was little, it didn't hurt.
What on earth is with this animation? It feels like it's animated by like 3 different people that all have different styles.
Problems came later, when I was 13 years old. I remember my friend Tina invited me to a housewarming party at home. She gathered all the girls, and I would really like to have been there too. I came home, did my homework as soon as possible, and then
they do be groovin'.
Went to my mother and asked to visit. It was the first party in my life without my parents, and my mother was very excited. She first said a short no, and then threw questions at who would be there, what we were going to do there.
Ooh, dang, she's got an invisible collar. You can see her hair through her collar.
What we would eat, drink, everything to the smallest detail. I was so angry. I said, "Mom, I've grown up. How much control can you have over my life? Why don't you let me go anywhere?"
Her mouth is moving, but that's the mum. I just feel like there's such a mishmash.
Why haven't I gone anywhere without you yet? It was true. All my girlfriends have already been somewhere many times. They had some kind of personal life, and why didn't I have the right to do this too?
Wait, you talk so weird. All my girlfriends had been somewhere, but I hadn't. Why do my girlfriends get to be somewhere, but I do not? All my life, mother.
I thought it was fair to take a break sometimes because I was already sitting at home, studying hard, and I only had good grades. To a lot of my questions, my mother only said that she would not let me in, and that was all, without any explanation.
What? To a lot of your questions, all your mother said was she would not let you in. What questions were you asking? Am I allowed in the kitchen?
I went into my room and started crying. I don't know how long I lay on the bed, and when
I'm scared, yo boy.
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna get better because of the title.
Calmed down, sat down at the boudoir in front of the mirror and wiped my tears with a tissue. At the moment when I looked at my face, I suddenly thought that I was seeing not myself, but another person. I even got scared, closed my eyes, wiped them, and opened them again. And then I saw myself again. I sat there for a while, thinking that I was imagining things because of the stress. I didn't talk to my parents for a couple of days, and then I forgot everything. But they didn't even let me go for—
You forgot everything. The wording here is so bizarre. I guess his sister passed away before the narrator was born. Well, I think so, because they were like, oh, at first I was wondering why my parents were so protective. And it's got to be like, oh, well, you know, we had a daughter before you.
After a while, I started having nightmares. I kept dreaming about the girl. She looked something like me, but it was the first time I'd seen her. I think her name was Larrett. She was older.
Her name was what? Laret? How do you even spell that? Are you saying that, is that with an A or an E? Laret. Laret is a commune in the Haute-Saône department of the region of Bourgogne-Franche-Comté in eastern France. Laret? Lorette? 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 Oh, the same thing. Are they different places? Oh, dang! They're different places. And they're both in eastern France. What? Lorette. Lorette. Okay. It's all Frenchman. Okay. All right. Anyway.
Taller than me, but we had the same hair color. In my dreams, she often came to me in a white dress, invited me to sit next to her. She didn't talk much, but at the end of each dream, I saw her die. It was terrible. She was so sick, and every dream I ran to help her, but not in time. Mom says I used to scream at night, but I don't remember it. I had bad dreams.
The pronunciation, but I don't remember it. It's like really like pronouncing all of the words very clearly.
And then something happened at breakfast, and I sat down at the table as usual, and then I got up and poured myself a cup of coffee with cream, made toast, made eggs, and boiled sausages.
Boiled sausages? Okay, maybe we have different definitions here, but when I think sausage, I think that's the kind of thing you put on a barbecue or at least a pan. Hot dogs can be boiled. Sausages? Maybe they're the same thing. Maybe hot dogs are sausages. But when you say sausage, a boiled sausage does not sound right at all. You must barbecue or fry them unless you slow cook them. But you could boil them. I'm not saying it's not possible. Maybe that's just what she likes. Maybe she just likes boiled, like, lamb sausages.
I did, as if in a fog. It wasn't like me at all. Usually, I don't eat breakfast, and I never drink coffee, much less eat fried food.
Fried what? Eggs?
Eat breakfast as quickly as if I was hungry. My parents watched me the whole
That was so lazy. That was the laziest animation we have ever seen in one of these channels.
And then they asked me what was going on. And when I finished the last piece of toast, I realized that I had eaten very well. At this moment, I seemed to wake up.
3 burgers? 6 boiled sausages in one gulp?
Looked at my mother in a frightened way and asked, "Did I eat right now?" My mother turned pale, and she and my father exchanged glances. My father said I never eat breakfast or drink coffee. But why did I want it so badly now? I packed up and went to school.
Who knows? Maybe that ghostly character from your dreams is controlling and possessing your body. It is the only explanation. Why else would you eat 6 boiled sausages? Did I just eat? Yeah, 6 boiled sausages and 2 fried pieces of toast.
On the way home after school, my feet wandered me somewhere in the park. I didn't know this place existed before, but I went to it like I was hanging out there every day. I sat there alone and felt
there. I gotta try that. I gotta try that movement. It's like a sideways moonwalk while you go back. It's like, oh, I can do my videos from here. Why haven't I ever thought about that? This is comfy.
Then I went home, dropped my bag on the doorstep, and went to the bathroom. My mother came to pick me up, and she tripped over my bag.
We need another reenactment.
My mother came to pick me up, and she tripped over.
It's so... all right, hold on. We're gonna do this again. We're gonna do this again. Wait, no, it's like, it's more like,
And called out to me, but I didn't answer, so she went to the bathroom and found me there. I was singing a song about a dream. I had only heard it in my dreams before. That girl used to sing it.
Draw me like one of your yoinens.
Yeah.
Mom started banging on the door, and I opened it and went back.
Just got SpongeBob framed on the wall as if it's her child. Jeez, you want to fill up your bathtub anymore?
Since when do you throw your bag on the doorstep and take a bath? My mother asked.
Since when do you get in the bathtub wearing clothes? The animation is so lazy. They couldn't be bothered.
And then continued to sing. And then my mother began to cry. Mom, what's wrong? Why are you crying? I asked her, but she was crying so hard she couldn't calm down. I got out of the tub, put on a robe, and walked over to her. Is everything okay, Mom? This question did not bother her at all.
Is everything okay, Mom?
You never called me that, she said, and ran into the bedroom.
Wait, never called what?
Is everything okay, Mom? This question did not bother her at all. You never called me that.
Mum? She never called her mum? I didn't understand. I just don't understand what's going on in this story.
I came into my room, sat down in front of the mirror again, and hummed a song. Then looked at my face and realized that it had changed a little. And in general, some strange, inexplicable things were happening in me. And the more things happened, the more something new appeared in me.
What are you even saying? What are you even getting at? The more things happened, the more something new appeared in me.
I didn't tell anyone about it. I thought maybe I'm just growing up this way. I went to bed, and the next morning I went to school without breakfast. After class, I returned home as before and sat down for lessons. The next day, I was eating sausage and eggs again. And after school, I went to the park alone. It seemed to me that I was going crazy.
Yeah, the casual sit back. So casual. You show me someone sitting more casually than that. It doesn't exist.
The nightmares were frequent. That girl Larrett in a white dress still came to me.
Larrett?
Every time
Like Carrot? Larrett was a male human living during the Galactic War. What? Oh, from Wikipedia. This is from Star Wars. What are you saying? What is the name?
I tried to ask her who she was. She disappeared or started to get sick. I tried to save her, but I couldn't. And so, 2 months later, I wanted to wake up again and go to school, but I felt a sharp pain in my head. I couldn't even open my eyes. Then I wanted to get up, and somehow I took 2 steps, fell to the floor, and felt sick. Mom! Dad! I called to them as much as I could, but no one...
I love the delayed display there of her falling over after taking 2 steps. Oh!
And then I passed out. In fragments, I remember how my mother was crying and the doctor...
Turn on captions and maybe it'll spell the name.
All right, yeah, I'll check it next time. Good idea, good idea.
I heard my father's loud voice. We can't lose her.
And
then I closed my eyes and fell asleep.
It's so, like, not even synced up. Like, she had finished saying her dad's line before the dad actually mouthed it.
We can't lose her. And then I closed my eyes and fell asleep. Hey, you all ready? It's too early for you. Say hi to Mom and Dad. Larrett said to me in a dream. I tried to catch up with her, but no matter how much I ran, I didn't get...
You don't belong here. It's too early. You belong in the real world. Did she say the name?
Say hi to Mom and Dad. Larrett said to me in...
Lyrics. Nah, Captions doesn't know what the name is either.
I tried to catch up with her, but no matter how much I ran, I didn't get any closer. I shouted at her, asked her to tell me who she was, and she said so quietly and calmly that it wasn't time for me yet, that I had to go back. A flash of light, and I opened my eyes and breathed. Thank God! My mother shouted. I felt a sharp pain
actually
in
timed
my chest.
That one.
I was given artificial respiration.
Wow.
When I finally came to my senses...
I'm still confused. What actually...
Imagine your legs detaching by every step you run.
Yeah, I mean, we've got all sorts of problems here. I just don't understand. Was there an explanation as to what she's actually dealing with? She took 2 steps and fell over, and now she's got artificial lungs?
The doctor said that everything would be fine. I got an IV, drank some water, and fell asleep again. I was discharged a few days later. As my mother told me, she found me lying unconscious on the floor. I was not breathing. The doctors did an examination and said that I was healthy, but no one understood what happened to me. When I got home, my mom made dinner and we sat down at the table. And I said, Larrett said hi. At that moment, my father's appliances fell out of his hands.
His appliances? He was just walking around. He just had arms full of appliances. What? Larrett? The Larrett?
They asked me how I knew her, and I told them about my dreams and how I had seen her in the mirror. My mother burst into tears. and I realized that she was close to them. But how exactly? This is our daughter, your sister. She died of illness when she was 13, and then we had you.
13? They had another daughter for 13 years and they never told her? Why would they not tell her? Oh yeah, so there was just a period of life there for 13 years where we had a daughter. I guess it just never came up.
My mother told me later, and I understood everything. I guess she was trying to tell me about it, that we were sisters, and I didn't understand. That's why I saw her so often. She told me it wasn't time yet and made me wake up in the hospital. I said, my father hugged me. I asked why they never told.
After he got over the fact that all of his appliances were now broken. I just bought that blender.
But my dad said that they didn't want to talk about it. They were trying to move on. My mom pulled out her photos and I framed them, then brought them to my room. Now I think she is my guardian angel. And may her soul live in me forever.
That's just the weirdest sentence.
What do you guys say? Have you seen any souls? What was it like?
Have you seen Lorette? Lorette? This channel is so good. I don't know about that. That's Annabelle. I gotta tell you, there's like 50 other animated story channels, probably all with millions of subscribers, that every single one of them does better stuff than this one. I love these change. Early gang like this. I'm not a scientist, but maybe, only maybe, the devil took control over your body and used your dead sister's form to deceive you. All right, I might have guessed. I might have guessed that you're not a scientist. Are you sure? Are you sure you're not a scientist? Nobody gonna tell me what her name was? Wait, hold on. They usually do the whole first paragraph in here. Dang it. Well, dang. We're never gonna know. I don't know what just happened. I don't know. Anyway, get some of the Lemon Carton merch or the Nug Thug merch if that's what you're feeling. Go and subscribe to my main channel. It's linked down below. It's just called Joinin'. And come and follow me on Twitch. We film these live. I will see you guys tomorrow.